Well, it's time again. Oh boy. I had this all set up, and now I'm realizing how awkward it is to see what I'm doing. Hi! How's it going? This is what we're working with today with this thing. This is about as adventurous as I would like to get. I've been doing a lot of messing around with ink off camera, which was foolish because I've been wasting my time. I could be recording all this. So it turns out this is the way you fill a pen, kind of. Let's see if it works. I'm not sure if this is the pen I should be using, but it's the pen I deserve. So, what do I want to... I don't even know what I'm drawing today. How have you been since last time? All right, I'm going to draw a rabbit person out of my head. So, for you aficionados of rabbit anatomy, yeah, I'm not looking at reference here, so back off. Yeah, so I'm in a much more pleasant mood this time than I was last time you may have tuned in. It was a really negative. I don't know. I was venting to myself. But yeah, last time it was just, I don't know, I was in a negative place. I was going through some financial hardships. Still am, but I have good friends like John Shinhedi to talk to about this stuff. This is definitely not correct anatomy. So, what do I want? So, this rabbit is sort of like rabbits in general. Should I refill this? I think it's good. Rabbits have sort of been my thing for a very long time. Let's wet this thing. And I feel like doing sort of a series of Rabbit Warriors, because I think I should be doing just personal work for a while. I think that's where I should go. Because there's a bunch of stuff I need to do artistically that I haven't been doing. By need to, I mean I just have like this strong feeling. You gotta. Sometimes you got this itch. You gotta do something. That's what it is. I have got to do a bunch of traditional art, some of which being watercolor. A lot of which being intricate drawing like this. It's just stuff I haven't been doing for quite some time. And I don't know. I think you can tell, like, based on my previous Inktobers, how this is going already by comparison. There's just, I don't know. It looks better. I'm feeling better. For several months, I've been kind of a little bit negative about things, but we're out of it. We're out of the slump, and now I have the itch. I have the desire to freaking dominate, man. That's how it always goes. For me, anyway. I don't know if I want this bunny. Let's have him looking outward. Maybe it's a girl bunny. Can't tell with bunnies. Man, I should do kids' books or something. I believe I said that in a previous video. Not sure if the audio was caught for that. I mean, look at this. Come on! Who could not love this bunny? Who could not? Who will buy these wonderful roses? That's from Oliver. I was in Oliver. Man, I'm gonna turn into a SoCar Miles wannabe real quick because I am loving this. This is just some good stuff. I can imagine doing some sick watercolor over this stuff. I mean, will you look at that? Will you just look at that? Man, we got a bunch of ink in there. I don't know if I should I wet this? It's unclear, really. It feels a bit dry. Let's wet it. Oh, yeah. See, it gets dry. You can't let it get all crusty. See, I'm prepared this time as well. I have a multiple rags. One of which is already, it's damp. This is almost looking lynx-like. I need to kind of avoid that. I don't need to avoid it. I mean, it can be anything I want it to be, right? So, hell, it's just, you know, I've admitted to not having any sort of, yeah, this is very cat-like. Screw it! It's a thing! I said I didn't have anything to base this off of. Nothing to look at. Let's see. Kind of want, let's do this. All right, that's more of a bunny. I don't know why a thin neck kind of makes it seem more bunny-like. All right, I'm running dry here. Okay, hold on. Wetting the thing. Dipping nothing, and instead squirting some stuff in. Over the paper like an idiot. All right. Ooh, that might be too much. Is it too much? Don't know. No, it's probably good. Let's see. It's something. I don't know what just happened. Oh. Need to probably redo that whole sequence of events. So, what have you been up to? Why aren't you drawing? Talking to you, Hope. Apparently, some people who just went named watch this without drawing along, and I think that is really weird and screwed up, frankly. Okay, I think I fixed the pen. There's only one way to find out. Yep, okay, got it. I got it. All right. Yeah, how would you, I don't know, like maybe I'm entertaining by myself. But you're nuts, Hope. And Hope's mom. Becky, I know your name. Shh. Now I'm just mumbling to specific people on a YouTube video. Deal with it. Alright. Well, I don't know how to make this look more bunny-like. It's already gone into cat territory. That's fine, I suppose. I have no way of knowing what sort of image you're seeing here. Is my computer has decided to go black. And I am all the way over here 3 feet away from it. So it will just have to wait. Man, this makes me want to do some acid etching. Not to be confused with some acid. That would be drug-like. This terrible. So yeah, some intaglio printmaking. This is similar in look, sort of. And you get all these fun little print editions that are essentially, I mean, they're as close to originals as you're going to get. And I think they're the future, actually, of, and this is weird to say because the process is so freaking old, but I think they're actually, prints like those are the future of how artists will make print sales at, or good print sales at conventions, such as Comic-Con. There's been a lot of people recently going to Comic-Cons that have been like, oh, I'm not making money at all, and they've come the last like 80 billion years, and yeah, it's kind of screwed up. I guess the publishers are stealing all the business away. I mean, this is one theory, but it's the theory I happen to go with. But yeah, I get publishers are taking the monies away from the lower echelon, whatever, I don't know, the like individual sellers of comics and also the artists by offering like premium things that have value, you know, to everyone on eBay. Like on eBay, they're like pre-selling it for a bunch of money. People go to the Comic-Con conventions to just like buy up all that stuff and then not have any, like, the fan base isn't there to like purchase work of the artist like they used to. It would be nice to see that again. So what I'm saying is these intaglio prints, the stuff that are almost, they're really, I like, you basically can only make about 120 out of one plate to have it be a real edition, and it takes about 15 minutes for the artist to actually produce a single print. I like where this is going. Let's see, we need to cover up that fur that we started to put back there. But initially, like, you know, it's a drawing like what I'm doing right now. But then, yeah, so I'm going all over the timeline on how to produce one of these. But basically, you do a drawing on paper and then, or not on paper, it's on a metal plate and it has this stuff on it that resists acid. So you're basically digging into that stuff. So you reveal the metal plate. Then you begin to you do one acid etching of it, right? So to get that base on there, and then you can do it a couple of different ways, but basically you either reveal more to darken up the areas that you like. You can put in the base areas; they'll be the darkest, and then reveal more areas that will be slightly lighter. Oopsie daisy, may have wasted a bunch of ink there. Or you can do one etching of it and then begin to like cover the plate again and then begin to cut away at it again. This is gorgeous stuff, I think. Anyway, so yeah, what you end up with is a plate that is eaten away at by incrementally by this acid, and when you I'm not going to go through the entire process of making it. Like, go take a class, really, because it's fun and awesome stuff. But basically, it's a difficult process to make these little prints, and they're essentially originals, and I think if marketed as such, art collectors would find them very valuable. So it's a way to compete with the big publishing companies such as Marvel and whatever, offering like their limited edition Spider-Man whatever. You can have like as a artist that worked on Marvel or whatever, there's opportunities for you to make like the Spider-Man intaglio 100 off thing, $1,000 a piece, and people would probably purchase that, as you can make very large images that are premium prints. Like a press is not able to make these intaglio plates, the acid etching plates. I'm dry. I don't know. Actually, I'm curious if you're a person that has gone to a con and purchased things. I'd like to hear your thoughts on what I just said. Both Comic-Con and possibly more specifically the artist cons like ElixCon, Spectrum, Art Live. These sorts of things. I just really like how this looks. I'm going to do a bunch of these. Just 5 billion of them. Only that. Man, it's like you change the tool that you're using and all of a sudden your image looks good. But really it was my mental state. It's both, really. This is very, very good feeling experience for me. Just relaxing. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all, shooting some b-ball outside of the school. With a couple of guys who were big douchebags. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I messed them up and then everything was good. That is the Fresh Prince song that was, initially in the pilot, but then they were like, we can't make episodes of this. The conflict is over. Total lie. That never happened. We had a couple of dudes named... both named Freddy Foods. I don't know why. Whose last name is Foods? What the hell? Alright. Back to this bunny. What are you drawing? Post in the comments. I wanna know, can you show me? There's a hair on my nib, it's gone now. Sometimes you get that. Sometimes you get a hairy nib. It's disturbing. I can show you a bunny, knight in shining armor. He will have a sword or something. I don't know what quite yet. A whole new bunny. He's suited up and ready for action. He's going to mess you up. Gonna kick your butt. And then you'll be in a whole new world of hurt. Took me a long time to think of that line. Very long pause. I hope that I will be able to figure out a better posture for next video. Man, how am I even going to do the amount of videos? I want to do the full, like, these are all the days in October, but it is actually the day that, I am drawing day whatever. What are we on, 16? I don't even know. I will look at it when I upload it. Shh. Figure it out later. We'll do it live. But yeah, it is the day of the 29th. It is the 29th today. And here we are, just so many days behind. I have no idea how I'm going to catch up. I would love to do the full 30, but we're talking about, like, I still have to carve a pumpkin because the neighborhood, they know. They know what I'm about. I didn't get a massive pumpkin this year. I'm very sad about that, but you know, I can't expect it every year. One year I got it, it was free. A whole new world. A new fantastic bunny man. Yes, I'm going back in this song. And, you know, I don't think it's wrong. But my singing's not that great. I need to be mindful of an audience I don't know. Several people don't want to hear me sing. But I don't give a whoop. It kinda sucks. But I'm not in your shoes. I'm gonna call it a day on this one in a second. Let me just get. Let me. Just gonna. Please allow me to just put in. Just give me 30 more minutes to put in this armor. So close. Let's put in some chainmail. All right. We could have the sword coming up. Actually, hold on. He needs a sword. Can I please? Oh God. Hold on. The ink is on fire. Oh, I might have too much. Is that too much? Is that too much ink? Oh, I don't know. All right, might be. We're going for it. Let's see here. He's gonna grab the sword like this. We're so far from done. Really. Let's see here. I don't even know. This is like all of a sudden complex anatomy. Let's see here. If I'm grabbing the sword, maybe I'm coming up like this. A little high, I think, perhaps. if I want this hand here. All of a sudden, I don't know. Might be ruining this drawing. Don't have his pose right. I don't know. Let's do it. We're doing it. Always kill that softness. Always the softness. No. Oh God, what's happening? I told myself I was done and I continued, and then my actual, my brain didn't stop thinking it was done. Oh boy. Here we freaking go. Alright, no, it's alright. This just needs to come down here. That's why it looked all jacked up. He needs to have his arms coming back down. And this needs to be at the same angle somehow. These are days to remember. Well, I don't know about that final touch. Well, it's alright because it's a sketch. That's all that matters. That I call it a sketch and act like it's all okay, we mess up. We mess up. It's true, though. It's true that we do. Desperately want to go back and fix this, but God dang it. All right. No, we're going to call it a day. We're going to just call it. We're calling it a day. The nib has had enough. It said, you know what? I have ink permanently stuck to me now because you roughhoused. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah. It's good enough. All right. Well, you have a good one then there, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace out. No, turn off, computer. Turn off.